YouTubers? It's Smokey 787. Let me get the camera straight. Coming to you from the garage. Very bright outside. Coming to you from the garage. We're going to do a gas station cigar review. You know, guys, another gas station cigar review. As promised, we're going to do Dutch Masters White Grape. Got this at my gas station. Very excited to do it. For the longest time, honestly, the longest time, I've been wanting to do a Dutch Masters review for you guys. Ever since I started my YouTube channel, which was over 2 years ago, I've always wanted to do a Dutch Masters review. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get this open and do the review. So, well, first of all, Surgeon General's warning. So this is a warning. Surgeon General's warning. Cigar smoking can cause lung cancer and heart disease. Really? I didn't know that. I shouldn't smoke, but I will anyway. Okay. So anyway, let's get the cigar open. Oh, it smells kind of nice. I can already smell it. So, you be careful so I don't break it. Here's what it looks like, Dutch Masters. If you can smell it, it smells very fruity, very fruity. Smells like white grape. Very, very fruity. You see the little hole here? That's where you suck the smoke out of it to, you know, exhale all that kind of stuff. So let me just check something really quickly. Okay, it's still recording. It's recording. So anyway, usually with Dutch Masters, if you ever watch my really, really early videos, I think it's called How to Smoke a Cigar. I recommend you open up this hole so it's easier to draw through. So I actually don't have a pipe tool, so you're gonna need like a toothpick or like a toothpick or some kind of sharp object to poke. So this is the best thing I have is a match. And this will be a very long video, so if you're not into watching very long videos, then don't watch this video, because this video is probably going to be like 20 minutes, maybe longer. So anyway. Okay, that's good. Oh, my cat's coming, so, hiya, gato. Hiya, gato. So, anyway. Anyway, okay, that's that. Now, anyway, let's fire this one up and see what it's like. I hope it's going to be good. So anyway, right off the bat you get a very nice, very sweet grape taste. It's a little different than like a White Owl white grape, but it's kind of nice. I can already tell this is machine made, not handmade. Dutch Masters is obviously a machine made cigar. There's nothing handmade about it. They're mass produced. They're the same thing as White Owls, Phillies blunts, all that kind of stuff. And you can already tell it's machine made for a couple of reasons. One, the taste. The taste is a lot more chemical tasting and not as good. It's a lot more harsh. Like, for example, if you ever had a Black and Mild before, you'll know the chemical harsh taste I'm talking about. It's kind of unpleasant, actually. That's one of the reasons why I don't smoke gas station cigars very regularly anymore, is because I don't like the taste of them. But you can also tell it's machine made because the tobacco leaf or wrapper, whatever you want to call it, it gets softer a lot more quicker. Like handmade cigars, you can puff on them like really quickly. And it takes a while for them to get soft. These machine-made cigars, they go soft like that, or not like that, but like that. So I can't snap with my left hand. So anyway, so let's get back to this review. Let's see how it is. Very, very fast burner. I've only taken like probably 2, maybe 3 puffs. Probably 3 puffs. And it's already almost over half inch down. So almost a half inch down. So it's a very fast burner. Anyway. Yeah, very unpleasant taste. I can already tell you these are not going to be good. But I'm doing a review for you guys, so like, see, the thing is, smoke's blowing in my face. The thing is, 99. This is what I always say to people in the comments on YouTube. 99.99% of the time, I don't smoke gas station cigars. I very, very, very rarely smoke gas station cigars. Very rarely. I also never smoke gas station cigars, or drugstore cigars. You know, 99.99% of the time, I smoke handmade cigars. So this is a big change. This is really, the quality of this is really shitty compared to a handmade cigar. But, like I always say, if you're really hurting for money, these are not bad. The thing about machine-made cigars, just to go into a little ramble here, is they don't use very good quality tobacco. Machine-made cigars, it's just shredded tobacco. It's just tobacco that's, you know, either sitting on the floor, or it's tobacco that's just leftovers from the cigars. It's just not good quality tobacco. But because they're not good quality, they can sell them for a cheaper price. This was about $2, and around me, the cheapest you're going to get a handmade cigar is going to be $6. So I mean, maybe $5. I don't know, but you're not going to get a handmade cigar, a handmade premium cigar for any less than like $4 or $5. So this is about half the price. Pardon me. Apparently carbonated tobacco. Yeah, I mean, these are, again, these are mainly used. These are mainly used to roll blunts. These are mainly used to roll blunts. These are mainly used for weed. There's very little point in smoking them for tobacco use, because, you know, I don't smoke weed myself. I never have smoked weed in my life. I never will smoke weed. But there's really no point in smoking these for tobacco because it tastes nasty. I mean, the tobacco's not been aged. I mean, the one thing about it's really, really bright outside. If you can pick that up, I hope it doesn't pick up in the camera. But it's really bright outside. Probably because the car is right there. So one thing about handmade cigars that's good is you're paying not only for the quality of the tobacco, you're paying for the tobacco to be aged. So one thing about tobacco is, if you do any research on it, is when tobacco is very young, when it's not been aged very long, it's very bitter. It tastes very bitter, very, very bitter. And the reason for that, the main reason for that, is because a lot of the harsh nicotine and harsh ammonia in the tobacco is still there. Like these are just mass-produced. Good cigar brands such as Padron, such as Fuente, Opus X, Davidoff, their tobacco is aged and it's fermented, and it gets rid of a lot of that harsh taste to it. Unfortunately, the only downside to aging tobacco is it costs a lot of money. So if you age your tobacco for 3, 6, 9 years, it's going to taste a lot better, but you're going to sell less, you're going to make less money, it's going to cost you more money, and you're going to produce less. So it's kind of a trade-off. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, another thing about gas station cigars is this paper right here, or wrapper right here, is not a cigar leaf wrapper. It's not cigar leaf, really. It's probably just a cigar leaf that's been chopped up, you know, and spit out. I would not, honestly, I mean, if you're really hurting for money, these are okay. But honestly, I would not recommend these. I mean, there are so much better cigars out there. I mean, people think that you have to have a lot of money to smoke handmade cigars on a regular basis, but it's really bright. But you don't. I mean, you can smoke handmade cigars on a regular basis and not have a ton of money. I don't have a ton of money myself. I'm going to college myself. I don't have a ton of money, so but I budget and I buy, like, not the best cigars. I do enjoy a treat occasionally, like with anything. But I don't smoke Padrones and Opus X's, you know, any kind of like that cigar on a regular basis. Mainly what I smoke is just the cheap bundle cigars. But even those are better than this. This kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, there are so much better options out there. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, honestly, what do I have to say? Not much to say about this, actually. It's just a cheap grape flavor. I mean, it's like smoking cheap pipe tobacco. You know, if you're a pipe smoker, you know the cheap pipe tobacco I'm talking about. You have your Captain Black, you have your Carter Hall, you have your Granger, you have your Prince Albert, you have your, your Sir Walter Raleigh. You have all those cheap drugstore pipe tobaccos. And the thing about it is, honestly about it is there is no flavor in drugstore tobacco, period. It's pretty much a fact. There's no flavor in drugstore pipe tobacco, period. I mean, honestly, some people love Captain Black, some people swear by it, but honestly, there is no flavor in drugstore pipe tobacco. And there's no flavor in gas station cigars. I mean, a few of them are decent, like Black and Mild and Backwoods, but the vast majority of them, I mean, not even Black and Mild suck. The vast majority of them are crap. And same with cigarettes. You know, there's no flavor in cigarettes. There's no flavor. Even if you're talking about natural American spirits or Dunhills or Davidoffs, you still have the paper. You still have the paper that you're burning. So there's no flavor in cigarettes, drugstore tobacco, gas stations tobacco. There's no flavor in it whatsoever. It's just a cheap way of getting people hooked on tobacco. That's really all it is. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, there's not really much you can say about these. There's no flavor in it. You never get any transitions in the flavor. It's always just a bitter. I describe the flavor. Well, back to the review. The review. You get a very. I'm about at here the cigar. Right now I'm getting a very bitter grape taste. Very bitter. Very nasty. Honestly, highly recommend you don't smoke these. I mean, a lot of people say, and have been saying in the last couple of months or years or whatever. A lot of people say these cigars, these Dutch Masters and White Owls and Phillies Blunts and all these cigars. A lot of people say they're really marketed towards kids. They're really just meant for kids. They're just meant for kids who have very little pocket money and just want something to smoke and they don't want to smoke a cigarette. I personally don't agree with that. I personally think kids have really no interest in flavored tobacco, period. But honestly, I could see why they think this. I could see why people could think that because honestly, there's really no flavor in these. I mean, these are just it's just a really bitter tobacco flavor. I mean, it tastes kind of like a cigarette. I mean, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a long time. It's been well, actually, I had a cigarette recently, but anyway, since I've been smoking cigarettes regularly, it's been like over 2 years. So I mean, it's been a long time since I've had a cigarette. I mean, it kind of tastes like a cigarette. It's a very bitter, harsh tobacco taste you get from a cigarette or cigar or pipe tobacco. It's a very bitter tobacco taste, and it's just not pleasant. Not gonna rate them yet, but or rate this yet, but let me just say it's not a very good taste. And even now, the grape flavor is going away. It's just being replaced by really I don't know what to call it. I call it a really bitter tobacco flavor. It's a really nasty tobacco flavor. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but honestly, I wouldn't spend money on these. These are just really just meant for I'm not even sure what you would call these. I mean, they're not an alternative to cigarettes really, but I mean they're just a way to get people addicted to tobacco really. I mean these are really like, for example, if you smoke these really quickly, Dutch Masters, you will get a major nicotine hit. A major nicotine hit. Most handmade cigars have almost no nicotine in them. So most handmade cigars, unless you're really sick or woozy or you haven't eaten in a while, you know, most handmade cigars don't have much nicotine to them, even the strong ones. So, but these will give you a major nicotine hit if you smoke them too quickly or smoke too many of them. Another thing I want to mention about these cigars is they have a very they have a very harsh taste to them. I've already said they have a very bitter taste, but they have a very harsh taste. When you puff like this, I mean, it literally almost burns your gums. So I mean, if you're not inhaling, I mean, I'm not inhaling the cigar, so I'm not sure how that would be if you inhale, but it really burns my gums. So these are not good. They're probably more unhealthy than handmade cigars. I mean, handmade cigars are not healthy, but they have less nicotine and less ammonia. So, but you definitely get what you pay for. You definitely get what you pay for. That's what I have to say. Yuck. These taste absolutely nasty. These are like some of the worst things I've ever smoked. I'm really starting to think about not doing the gas station cigars this summer. Honestly, I don't think there's much point in doing it. The thing about gas station cigars is they're just, like my friend Tobacco Row, that is T-Row, Tobacco Row, said, gas station cigars, to him, are just big flavored cigarettes. They have nowhere near the quality of tobacco as handmade cigars. They're usually used to roll blunts, which are nothing more than big joints. That's what these are used for. There's no point in smoking these cigars unless you're smoking weed in them. I mean, there's no point in smoking them. I mean, honestly, I would almost rather have a National American Spirit cigarette than this. I mean, that's pretty sad to say. I mean, I would actually rather have a cigarette than this. I mean, a National American Spirit. I mean, I would rather have that than this. I mean, these suck. These absolutely suck. These cigars. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. Yeah, it's really bitter. These are just terrible. I mean, there's no point in smoking them. They're just, I mean, I don't know why. But at least I could do a review for you guys. So, I've been rambling for a while now. See, yeah, I'm already getting a little bit of a nicotine hit. I was puffing pretty quickly on the cigar. Already starting to get a little bit of a buzz. These are, honestly, in my opinion, the only reason people smoke them is either to use them for weed or because people just want to get a really quick nicotine hit. So there's really no other reason people smoke these. These are, like I said, crap. They use crap. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. When you suck in, see, when you puff on these, you hear a different kind of paper burning. I think it's like a paper they use. Pardon me. When you go like this, see, I wonder if you can hear it. Yeah, it's also the clove cigars or clove cigarettes. They have almost like a crackle when you suck in, because you're burning paper basically. So, yeah, you don't want to inhale these. These are horrible to inhale. They're worse than cigarettes. They're horrible. I am getting quite a decent nicotine buzz from these. Not huge, but I would say it's a decent nicotine buzz. A much more cigarette-like nicotine buzz. So anyway, yeah. So honestly, if I had to rate these, well, let's start with the rating. Okay, we'll rate these. Okay. The flavor taste, the taste of the white grape. Honestly, the white grape taste of these is nasty. It's nasty. It's better than the tobacco taste, the underlying tobacco taste, but honestly, it's nasty. It's very, very bitter. It's already completely gone. It doesn't last very long. It's like a spray they probably put on. So honestly, I'd probably give the white grape taste. It's very bitter. It's very harsh on your tongue. I'd probably give the white grape taste maybe a 6 out of 10. That's a D. So that's a 6 out of 10. It's a D. So not very good, honestly. There is a lot better flavored tobacco out there if you want to try it. Things like Eileen's Dream, CAO, McBaron's, Boswell, pipe tobacco, all that kind of stuff, you know. There are, even backwards, I mean, there are much, much, much better cigars and pipe tobaccos than this. I mean, the flavor just sucks. I mean, honestly, it just sucks. The tobacco taste, so I gave the flavor, the white grape flavor, a 6 out of 10, which is a D. The tobacco taste is beyond horrible. The tobacco taste is beyond horrible. It's really bitter, and it really burns my gums. Actually, this is one of the few, it's probably the only cigar that I've really ever had. It really, really burns my gums. You know, it really, really. This is basically like a cigarette. I mean, I consider this to be in the same class as cigarettes. So I mean, I know Kel was saying, Smoker and his Pipe Dreams was saying, he doesn't even consider cigarettes real tobacco, and this is, you know, the same class. It's crap. Tobacco taste, honestly. There's hardly any tobacco taste. It's just really underlining chemical taste. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 10. It's livable. I mean, it's not going to make you sick unless you inhale it, but it's pretty fucking nasty. So it's pretty nasty. So yeah, so overall, it has a really nasty aftertaste also. I mean, like, pipe tobacco and cigars can have a really nice aftertaste, but these have a really harsh, bitter aftertaste. So yeah, not pleasant. Overall, I gave the white grape flavor a 6 out of 10. I gave the tobacco flavor a 3 out of 10. Overall, these get about a 4 out of 10. These get about a 4 out of 10 F. A big flopping F. So, as soon as I get back into my house, I'm going to probably drink like a gallon of water to get this horrible taste out of my mouth. These suck. These are some of the worst cigars I've ever had. They're not even cigars. These are not cigars. You know, these are just cheap, crappy. I mean, at one point in my life, I liked Dutch Masters, but my taste has grown so much and matured so much over the last almost 3 years. I mean, my first cigar was a Dutch Masters Grape, I think, which I still can't seem to find those Dutch Masters Grapes and Dutch Masters Strawberry and Honey. I really want to review it, because that was my first cigar I ever had. I really want to review it, but I can't seem to find them. My gas station just got the Dutch Masters White Grape, which I've never tried. This is actually the first time of me having this, so this is a first for me also. But honestly, I would highly not recommend this. Pay the extra $2, $3, $5 for a handmade cigar. It's worth it. A handmade cigar like this has probably been going for about 20 minutes now, maybe 25 minutes now. I'm not sure. You'll be able to see on the time on YouTube. But a handmade cigar is going to last you 45 minutes to an hour, at least 45 minutes, unless it's a little cigar, and it's going to taste a hell of a lot better than this. This tastes like shit. And I'm sorry I'm using a lot of bad language, but honestly, these taste like shit. There's no other word for it in my book. These taste like, if I had to compare it to something, I would compare it to eating like old pizza or old hamburgers or really bitter stale crackers. You know, it's horrible. I mean, these are smoked for the nicotine. These are all these cigars. If you can even call them cigars. If you can even call them cigars. These are smoked for the nicotine. They're either used for blunt wraps or smoked for the nicotine. There's no other reason why you smoke these. These taste like crap. However, if you like these and you're a cigar pipe smoker, I'm not saying they're bad. I mean it's your choice. I think they're bad. I think they're shitty. But if you, as a cigar pipe smoker, love these, then I'm not trying to insult you. It's your choice. If you like these, if you want to spend your money on if you want to spend your money on these cheap cigars, like I know the ozone layer hates me, who's one of my friends, likes Switch of Sweets. I tried Switch of Sweets BLK Cherry. Freaking nasty, but maybe he'll like it. Maybe he likes it. So if you like them, that's fine. I'm not trying to oppress you, but these are honestly pretty crappy in my opinion. I mean, you gotta have a pretty, well, I don't want to insult anybody, but I mean, for a better word, you gotta have a mouthful of shit to like these. I mean, honestly, I would stay clear of these. It's all, I mean, a tobacco review is always kind of silly, like Piper and CHS says, because it's all based on taste, and you can't dispute taste. So some people who smoke cigarettes, who smoke like Mavericks and Pyramids, which are cheap cigarettes, might love these. They might find them to be the best thing ever because they haven't had really high quality tobacco. You know, they might say, well, Mavericks are like a 3 in my book, and you know, these are like a 6 in my book. They're like twice as good. And then when they try a handmade cigar like a Padron, a $30 Padron, they might say, holy shit, this is like a 100 in my book. Like, holy shit, you know. it depends on what kind of tobacco you've been raised on. Like, for the majority of my pipe smoking and cigar smoking career, or if you want to call it a career, I've been smoking premium pipe tobacco and premium cigars. For the vast majority of my pipe and cigar career, I've been smoking premium pipe tobacco and premium cigars. I've only had like maybe two or three drugstore pipe tobaccos, three drugstore pipe tobaccos. I've been smoking exclusively premium pipe tobacco, so I know automatically what's the difference between premium and mass produced. So. Well, as you can see, we're down to the very nub, and it's getting very hot. Oh, pardon me, I burped 3 times. Get to make a wish. So, I wish this cigar is going to taste better. Let's see if it's going to taste better. Nope. My wish didn't come true. I'm kind of lightheaded right now. This is giving me kind of a head rush, actually. Honestly, these are going to smoke for the nicotine. I mean, there's really no reason. To smoke these unless you're smoking for the nicotine. I don't smoke for the buzz, personally. I smoke for the taste and flavor and aroma. Honestly, if you like a buzz, these are going to give you a buzz. But these are not, I mean, cigars are not about a buzz. Cigars are about relaxing, chatting with friends, enjoying life, being outside, enjoying life. It's not about a high or a buzz. So, honestly, don't recommend these. It's kind of funny. Not 2 years ago, but when I first started smoking, almost 3 years ago, in May of 2009, I loved Dutch Masters. They're so good. They taste so good. Now these are crap to me, honestly. I mean, there's not much to say about these, honestly. Yeah, it's also hard to get a drawer on these, honestly. Because the hole's so small. It's like you really have to suck in, and these are getting really hot. This is getting really hot. Like when you go like this, I mean, you get some smoke out, honestly. But you really have to suck really, really hard, and that's kind of really, really wrong to get any decent smoke out. This is gonna burn my thumb for sure. Honestly, these are crap. Let me put this out. Crap, shit, garbage, whatever you want to call it. Not much else to say. White grape taste gets a 6 out of 10. Tobacco taste gets a 3 out of 10. Overall 4 out of 10. Complete garbage. But if you like them, that's your own business. So peace out, bye, see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the review. There'll be more coming this spring. So peace out, bye.